It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
WTF. There are snakes in the studio. But should you be scared of them? You know, we got fire pit season coming up. It's actually here. It feels good at nights. So Red Pill Jen, she's going to join us to go over the do's and don'ts when it comes to handling MFing snakes. Yeah, that's now on the Joe Padula Show. Hey, make sure to subscribe, click like, leave your comments, and definitely help us and share this video now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our focus guest for the day, Red Pill Jen.
What's up?
What's up, Red Pill Jen?
What's going on? Not much.
All right, so you got MF and snakes in the studio.
I do. Just two babies.
All right, and we got Kid Dallas who's going to be snake handling for us. But before we get into this, Lawyer Wayne.
Yes.
Is Red Pill Jen legally allowed to handle snakes in the state of Tennessee?
Okay. Snake handling in Tennessee is illegal if it is a poisonous or dangerous snake.
See, I told you there had to be a caveat there.
Limit there.
Red Pill Jen, are any of these snakes poisonous or?
No, none of my captives are venomous. There's very, very strict laws about keeping venomous snakes in all states, especially Tennessee.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, we only have 3 venomous snakes in the Middle Tennessee area.
What venomous snakes do we have?
So first of all, we've got the Copperhead, which is probably the one that's most commonly cited. That's Chistodron contortrix, and very noticeable by the sort of coppery pattern within what people refer to as like a Hershey kiss pattern. Then we've got the Cottonmouth, which is a Chistodron piscivorus.
Cottonmouth?
Yes.
I used to
also
get
known
that
as-
used to when I smoked weed back in the day.
Yeah, different kind.
I would get cottonmouth.
Yeah, water moccasin.
Intern
cotton.
Shane, ever smoke weed?
Oh no.
Oh no, I
No.
haven't.
No? Any interest in smoking weed?
Perhaps one day. Just
One
to try
day
it.
if it's legal?
Yeah.
Look, he just took
Fair
his
enough.
first shot of bourbon.
No, that's apple juice.
Apple juice, man.
Live on the show.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. So the third and
How's your apple juice, Lawyer Wayne?
It's very good apple
Tastes
juice.
Very
Thank
good, right? Very good.
So the third in Middle Tennessee is the timber rattlesnake, Crotalus horridus. So that's all we've got here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everything else, my best advice to everyone, as far as being fearful, don't, because honestly, they are more scared of us. I mean, I've been holding these guys now for 30 minutes, and they're just chilling. But
Now, what do they eat? Like the rattlesnakes, copperheads. I mean, what are we looking at? Mice? What are they eating?
pretty much, I mean, rodents, and it depends on the snake. I mean, as far as our venomous ones, yeah, most of them are going to go for rodents, and copperheads love cicadas. So that's why you'll often find them in the trees and stuff like that.
Oh, so the snakes go up in the trees.
Yeah, I probably just gave half
get-
of Clarksville nightmares.
They give them to go after the bugs up in the
Yeah,
trees.
they love the cicadas, yeah.
Now, what about like lizards?
Yeah.
They eat lizards. Do they? And they eat other snakes.
King snakes will eat other snakes.
And you got a
yes.
king snake.
I do have a king snake.
But the king snake's not here.
No, I didn't bring him.
Is that venomous?
No, not venomous.
Is it hazardous?
Nope.
Okay.
They're harmless. I mean, literally a bite from one, a cat scratch.
Can you get
would be
bit?
Worse. I'm not gonna make her bite me.
Yeah,
Not-
pinch her.
No. Like seriously, I could.
Do
I
you
mean,
name snakes?
Yeah. This is Poe.
Poe.
Mm-hmm.
After the cops?
Well, actually, we named her Poe because when she was a hatchling, she had a little panda on the top of her head. So from Kung Fu Panda. But for me, it's an
okay.
homage to Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay.
And Ava, that's actually Ava's corn snake, or Dallas. I'm sorry,
What do you got, Kid Dallas?
Kid Dallas.
This is my corn snake, Tiger Lily.
Tiger Lily.
Yeah. And then my king snake's name is Hannibal.
Here, Kid Dallas, go up to that camera. Show off your.
Like Anthony Hopkins, Hannibal.
Yes.
That one
Nice.
right there.
Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, pop on up.
Get
Pop
up.
those headphones off, and yeah, we're gonna walk you up to the camera there. There you go. Don't drop it. Now these are just babies.
Yes, these are just this, like the one that I'm holding, my pine
Yeah.
snake, my Mexican pine that I'm holding. She hatched actually on.
Can you make the
Dallas's
snake
birthday.
lick the camera, Kid Dallas? Yeah.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, they like the heat and the vibration.
All right. Yeah.
I wonder if they can detect the heat from the lights from that camera there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. Okay. So, all right. Now these snakes here. You find them where? Where do you find them?
I recommend highly if anybody wants to purchase any snakes to go through a reputable breeder. It's kind of like with dogs or any other animal, where of course they do sell them at places like Petco and PetSmart.
Don't cats and dogs try to catch these snakes though? In the
Oh sure.
That's not good, right?
Well, no. I mean, it's not good. I mean, if it's a non-venomous, it's not going to do anything to the dog. But
are they edible?
I mean, everything's edible. Dogs are edible too.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've had Chinese food, but
I have eaten when I lived in Arizona. Oh, I see what you did there. When I lived in Arizona, I actually got a chance to try rattlesnakes because they go through, or at least they used to years ago, and they cull the population. I don't know if they do it now. This was 20 years ago, but it tastes a lot like gator.
Okay.
Which tastes a lot like rubbery chicken.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Gator meat's awesome.
Yeah.
Bay, did you ever eat snake?
No.
No. Lawyer Wayne?
No.
No interest in it, huh?
Snakes aren't kosher.
Oh yeah, that's right. Really? I thought it was just pork.
No. Pork, shellfish, reptiles, snakes.
Of course you can't eat snakes.
It's
Satan.
Well,
Sure.
if you ever went on Naked and Afraid, you'd be screwed.
Maybe. Unless I can find me a cow.
Killing
chicken.
snakes is illegal.
It is very illegal in the state of Tennessee. Yes.
What if they're posing a direct threat to you?
You'd have to really define direct threat.
The snake's about to kill me.
That's silly. Why would the snake be about to kill you?
Because it's a rattler.
I want to clarify something though. Seriously, is there are no direct. I can't talk today. No direct statistics regarding this, but a lot of people tend to get bit because they are trying to kill a venomous snake. First of all, snakes can envenomate hours. We think actually up to 72 hours after death if you touch the head or the fang. And the thing is, most of the time, a snake will go on its way. They're there. You just don't see them. And the rare chance that you do, like right now, for example, is hatchling season, or not hatchling, but it's because venomous snakes give live birth. But so there's going to be a lot of baby copperheads, and well, specifically here, you're going to see a lot of baby copperheads roaming around.
With these
I knew you were going to do that.
snakes on this plane.
Everybody strap in. Great movie.
So I'm distracted when I'm trying to talk because she keeps moving around and it's distracting. But there's really no reason to fear them. I mean, obviously, one of the huge myths is that snakes will chase you, and I can't see the comments. I know for a fact there's going to be someone with a story.
No, black racists.
They do
will
not chase you.
Yeah, been chased by a few.
You ever seen
Black rat snakes?
Black racists.
Black what?
Racers.
Racers? Like a race car racer?
Black
ever
racer
seen-
snakes. What? So
They chicken snakes.
yeah, they go
Yeah.
after chickens.
They eat chickens.
Yeah.
You ever seen the video of this one girl? She was just like chilling out on like a field or like a stream or something. There was this one snake. I think it might have been it was either a black racer or a cobra. But
Cobra?
I mean, it had the things around his head.
What is that? Do we have
We
cobras?
we have no
No,
naja in
we
the United States.
Do we have boa constrictors? What
No.
if someone brings one over and it escapes?
That happens a lot.
I don't think
Yeah.
it was in the United States. That's the thing.
Oh,
but this
okay.
snake just like Mach 5 went up to this woman, and then she saw it coming, and then just grabbed the snake by the neck and just threw it away.
I know the video. It's a viral video. That's actually a fake snake.
Oh, it was fake?
It's a remote control snake. Yeah, it was it was from a prank show. It was hilarious. She's a boss about it though too, man.
Sucker.
She just said,
I never noticed that.
Hook, line, and sinker.
yeah,
I
it's a
watched
remote
that.
control.
I remember seeing that video 3 or 4 years ago, and I had no idea that was fake.
Yeah, it was a prank show, but no, it's a lot of snakes actually will puff up and they have defensive maneuvers. Like for example, this little girl here, when I went to pick her up, she started rattling her tail.
Yeah.
And my king snake will puff up and hiss and rattle, and it's it's to scare predators off.
So are you the predator?
In their eyes, they're not sure. I mean, it basically.
Do snakes know who you are? Like a dog knows who you are. A cat knows who you are. Does a snake know who you are?
Not in the same way, no.
Like a dog knows when it's going to be about time to be fed.
Sure.
Does a snake know that too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They've got very distinctive behavior patterns. Like the other reason I didn't bring the king today, there was a multitude, and I really wanted to because he's definitely the most impressive looking of the ones I have. But what they spend most of their time hiding. You come into our house and it just looks like there's 4 blank aquariums with stuff in them. I mean, you very rarely even see them.
Do you let them out, like walk around and stuff?
They don't walk.
Tiny leash.
Yeah.
For a walk down the sidewalk.
You know what I mean?
Let them play in the
Oh,
backyard.
we basically we do a lot like what we're doing here. I mean, I've got 3 dogs, so we put the big dogs up, and we just kind of sit on the couch and we hold them, and it's the more you handle them, just the more they get used to it.
You should let the dogs play with them.
That's a terrible.
No,
idea.
like when
The dogs are gonna eat the snakes.
They'd kill them.
dogs and cats, they get along.
No.
All right.
No.
So I guess, like I said, the biggest thing is that people just really, and I get it. It's a phobia. It's one of the top 3 phobias, I think, in the world is being afraid of snakes. And I just don't want people to be fearful. There's things that you can do to minimize your chances of getting bit. They prefer to come out at dusk. So, if you're out there, like you said, Joe, at the bonfire,
Yeah.
just have closed-toed shoes. And snakes don't go where there isn't prey. So if you're finding a lot of snakes, chances are you've got rodents. And that's just a fact. So one of the things we always tell people, if you don't want them around your house, is don't stack your wood pile right up next to your house, for example.
Okay, right.
If you've got any,
Because they like the wood pile.
exactly. Well, because rodents and bugs do. So obviously the snakes. I mean, it's nice and warm in there, and it's quiet, and they feel safe.
I'm
and
always afraid that some snake's going to come popping out when I throw another piece on.
highly possible. So again, be very careful. I mean, if you're going to lift up lawn debris or anything like that, always. I mean, I can't really say that with a venomous snake with the fangs that gloves could protect you 100%, that it can't hurt. But just kind of take a stick and
Do they sell like snake away spray or something?
Oh yeah, let me talk about that.
I got the
Lord.
Chigger Be Gone spray and it worked.
We use mothballs.
Mothballs.
They not only do they not work, but it's actually against the law to put mothballs outside because it's an environmental contaminant.
I didn't even know moths had balls.
I know, it's surprising, right? They're little ones. They must be really little.
They
But
taste
snake away.
funny, that's for sure. That was a mistake as a child.
Ooh, what? I'm not even going to go
Tasted a
there.
mothball.
That explains a lot. So, snake away and products like that.
Yeah.
they're garbage. I literally have a post up that I have set public that just kind of goes through all of the do's and don'ts of snake season, if you will. And in it, I have a picture of a western diamondback rattlesnake that is.
And we got
curled.
those here.
No, we don't have those here.
But we got the Diamondbacks here?
No, we have timber rattlers.
Okay.
And then way down in the southwestern portion of the state,
Yeah.
we do have pygmy rattlers, but we don't have those up this far north.
I think if you want to get rid of snakes, you need to get a mongoose.
Yeah.
A mongoose would work.
Mongoose.
Yeah.
Ricky Ticky.
They make a good
Ricky Tikki Tavi.
good pet, those mongooses.
You ever seen Ricky Tikki Tavi, the old kid cartoon?
Ricky Tikki Tembo no Sorembo?
That's a
No?
different one.
Oh, okay. I don't know it.
There's no cartoon involving a mongoose fighting with some cobras.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
It's written
those-
by
yeah.
the same guy that wrote the Jungle Book. It's a good story.
No, those are bad. They actually have a certain level of immunity to cobra venom. I spend a lot of time watching nature shows. It's pretty pathetic, actually.
Man. Well, I'll tell you what. I learned a lot about snakes, and before I go to the wood pile, I'm definitely going to stomp around a little bit first. All right? I'm not going to sneak up on the wood pile.
Right.
Don't go sticking your hand in places you can't see,
That's,
and
That's what happened to Paul in the Bible. Remember that story?
What happened to Paul in the Bible?
Paul in the Bible, he gets shipwrecked. He's on, he gets shipwrecked. Goes to this island.
All right.
People there bring him in. He's putting wood on the fire. Snake comes out and gets him, bites him.
It happens.
Yeah.
Can I just say, okay, I want to also say one thing is that, if you're able to safely get a picture of a snake, obviously if you're not familiar with what it is, don't get too close, but use your zoom feature if you can. There's lots of great Facebook groups out there. Wild Snakes Education and Discussion is one. You can post a picture and within usually seconds get a reliable identification on what type it is, and this applies to all over the world. That we've got a few local Tennessee groups, and then another good one, if you're interested in learning more, is Learn to ID Snakes, and you can find those on Facebook. Round pupils, slanted pupils, head shape, not identifiers. I had to slide that in there.
I don't know what you just said, but it sounded like
A
it made
lot of
sense.
people will say that if a snake has like slanted pupils, like a cat eye,
Uh-huh.
that means they're venomous. But
Yeah, those are scarier. Those ones.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yep.
They really are. The slant-eyed ones.
But here's the thing: is that their pupils dilate just like ours do. I have a multitude of pictures showing the same exact snake, one with round pupils, one with slanted.
Snakes lay eggs, right?
Depends.
Can you eat eggs?
According to the people on Naked and Afraid, you can. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But
Eating
yeah, like,
snake eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
Well,
have
like
to be
these-
pretty hungry. Eat a snake egg.
Yeah.
Like these guys are colubrids, and so they are egg layers. So
How do they have sex?
they actually have hemipenes.
Okay.
They've got two members.
They got they're they're Hermes.
Snakes have no hermaphrodite, or that's we don't use that word anymore.
Why not? I think it's a medical term.
What do they use?
What?
For hermaphrodites like slugs and stuff, what do they call them?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, as far as slugs, I don't know. I was talking like humans and stuff.
Oh.
Hermaphrodite
We
is
used to
not
call them
supposed-
he/she's.
That's not socially acceptable.
I don't think
Joe.
that is anymore.
No, it's
Right.
not.
So slugs actually do have, in snails and certain other things like that, Hutts from Star Wars, Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
male and
that's-
female.
Jabba Hutt was a guy and a
And
girl.
so they both, yeah. They're
It doesn't-
canonically, because he's like a slug, and slugs in our real world
was
have the-
Pizza the Hut from
Snakes are not that way.
Spaceballs?
Snakes do not have.
No, they've got
both.
hemipenes.
I
That
was
means
about
they
to-
have two members. And the interesting thing about snakes is that some snakes can actually retain the semen and up to years. And yeah, they can actually retain it in their body and then turn around and impregnate themselves when conditions are more favorable.
Oh my God.
They're really fascinating. If you can get past the fear and you really start to learn more. I mean, I could sit here for
I don't know.
forever
So
and go on
you said
about 'em.
that snakes mostly are egg layers. I was
Yes.
learning about some. Apparently, there's some sharks
Yeah.
where their eggs hatch inside them, and which I didn't know that some fish did that.
I didn't
Survival
know.
of
Is
the
that
fittest.
what you're talking about when you say are there snakes? There's eggs hatch inside them.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, certainly I'm not the end-all be-all expert. I could be completely wrong. I'm not sure, but none that I'm aware of in North America. But no, it's just some of them. Like for example, your pit vipers, your Chistodron species, they actually give live birth, and so they come out, and it's just like this egg sac. Just it looks almost identical to like how a puppy or a kitten would come out.
I was actually about to ask if like it worked the same way as in the first Jurassic Park movie. You know how they explained how dinosaurs change their sexes.
Yeah, well, no, they don't. I don't.
Or
Snakes
something like
snakes
that.
have
You didn't say the magic word. Didn't say the magic word.
Well, snakes have what's called
Newman.
a cloaca, just like a bird does, and it's
Right.
actually it's a hole. It's down here on the bottom. And it functions both to. She's wrapped way around me, but it's right here above the tail.
Why do you
and,
keep calling her a she if she's got a hemipenis?
Because she's a female, so she doesn't have hemipenes.
Hemipenis.
Both of these are girls.
Okay.
They're inside. So the only way that you can sex a snake reliably is to probe them. Now I know people that have been doing. I know, Jesus. I walked right into that.
I can't. We got to move
Alligator.
forward. We're done
Please.
talking about snake sex.
So hey
and-
guys, don't be scared. If
Don't
you
be
need
scared.
relocation here locally, you can
Yeah.
hit me up on Facebook. It's Jenna Bonacci, and I'm happy to come relocate for you.
Nice job.
That's why when I'm out there at the fire pit,
Snakes.
I always got my hoe beside me.
Your hoe? Mm-hmm. What's her name? Too easy. That old gag.
Yeah.
Garden tool.
The garden tool.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.